Hi all, welcome back to More Skies Above Britain. This will be my Chapter 4, Patrol 7, Part 2. So probably just the last part of Patrol 7, and then maybe just two more parts after that for Patrol 8, hopefully. Hopefully just the two, and that should be it. Been missing the last couple of nights. I did think about coming up after work the last 2 nights, but chose not to. It was a bit late, and I was tempted, but I thought I'll try and save it. So I thought I'll get a bit done today. I'm working early the next 2 mornings, and then I'm off for a few days. So hopefully, I should probably have this wrapped up by then, and then can get what I still believe is going to be DD at Pillow. Been reading through the rulebook again. Pretty much got through most of it. Yeah, I mean, I know how the system works generally, so it shouldn't be too bad. I want to say the rulebook I've got for that might be outdated to the one that I've read on my tablet, which may have included some errata. Anyway, we'll get around to that. Right, well, let's concentrate and get this finished first. So with things, I'm just looking here. This was just the first round. And yeah, I must have just dashed away. So we're going to disengage first, and by that I'm going to take all the red cubes off, basically. We've got one hit check to make on red 3, who's a green pilot, but it's just ended up with a 3. So right, well, let's deal with that first. Hopefully we can get through that. Right, we can, yeah. So good, trivial. And yeah, I think we're going in again. Let me see, did I score? I must have scored the Keta, and I've got 6 Keta isolated, so I can only see 4 tiles up there, so 2 of them I must have chucked away. I've marked them up, so I must have got them all. And I'm just showing 1 bomber destroyed here. Yeah, I think we just missed out on that one. We got a dud. And no damage result on one of these guys, or we were hopeful of doing that. But that's temptation is to come back. That's me got 7 points, but there's 1, 2, 3, certainly 3 more, possibly 4 more. We do have 2 guys with jam guns. The rest are fine, and we do have the whole 12, don't we? Aircraft, yeah. Some charms been used, but that should be fine as well. So yeah, pretty sure I'm going in again. Well, what would I need? Yeah, I remember I'm not long finished watching this part. I just uploaded it today actually, so I think I watched it this morning. I mean, ideally you want to have a sort of backup, so that would be 2 on that, 3 on that, 3 on that, which is 8, and ideally you would want 5 on that, which is 13. We've not got 13, we've only got 12. Again, 2 of them are jammed. You could take a chance. I could take a chance with this one, just put 1 on it, and sort of use my moment, use my timing carefully. So we could do that, and it'd probably be better to have 5 on that, 5 on that if we're going to go down that road. So 3, 6, 1 on that 7, and then 5 on that 12. Again, bear in mind 2 of them are jammed, so I think I would have the 5th one jam guns on that. Well, maybe no. Maybe I should have them both on the 2. That's risky as well, though, isn't it? I feel like I do want to go for this though, because of the escort stations. I can't see us getting. I think I worked out the worst case scenario would be 4 cards that were drawn. That's absolute worst. I realistically like to think it maybe only be a couple of cards we get. Maybe get 2 for that, and not an ambush. But you might get 2 and 1 ambush for 3. So, but I suppose we could get 4 cards. You know, that's the thing. But I think it's worth the risk. I want to say for the last patrol, we're probably going to be struggling with pilots a little. So this is maybe where it's not a good idea to do what I'm doing. But if I can get 3 or 4 points, I get up to 10 or 11 points. I only need 13 in total to get what I needed. So even if I just get the 10 here, I only need 3 points out the last patrol. Or if I get the 11, if I get the 4 points here and get 11 out of it, I only need 2 points the last patrol. So that, even if we miss the kettle with that, you're expecting, well, miss the kettle, maybe you're only going to have 3 sections though, Grant. You know, it still might be challenging. We've got scores there that were only, we got one that was only 1, and we've got one in there that's only 2, and we've got 2 3s in there, so it can happen. But again, this is me just only trying to achieve the excellent result at the end. But yes, I really want to do that now because that's what we're striving to get, aren't we? Okay, let me come up with something then. Okay, that was my initial thinking. So just one on this, taking a chance, but we're going to bide our time. I want to feel that we had a miss. If I recall, it wasn't that long ago I watched the video. I think we've had a miss. The bomber deck's about halfway through, maybe just over. And I think we've had a miss already. So it could be that there's 2 still to come. And I don't know, I'm not looking at this card pile. And I actually can now see why Stu would want to reshuffle the deck. In particular, if you were one, I'm just taking note there that I'm pretty sure we went through 1 miss. Some people might register these things a lot easier and say, right, there's 2 misses already gone by, so that they know that there's only 1 to come. Some people might look through the discard pile to check these things. So that is quite a good house rule that I think Stu's got in place there about, you know, reshuffling up the deck right now, so that then you don't know you've got 3 hits still to come. I'm not going to do it. I played it through like this, but I do understand that one. It does seem to, if you're easy at being able to count cards and the likes, then yeah, it does make it a bit more sort of. Because if you know there's 3 damage went by, you don't need to worry here, you know. Okay, so I'm going to go for 1 on that. I'm going to just wait with that one though, in case if we do get a miss, then I'm going to jump up there and grab that. But I've took a chance of these 2. The 2 backups on this are the jam gun guys, and I'm thinking I'd like 5 without jam guns in here. So I think where I'm going to start is here though, and I'm going to go and do all 5 of these. If I get a miss, I will jump up there and grab that. Then I'll come back down here, finish that off, and then we'll do these 2. I think that's how I'm going to play it. So slight risks, I suppose. Right, let's just do it. Because if I go through all 5 of these and there's no misses come up, then I'm sort of like, okay. I'll then have to go in here and here and yeah. But what if all the misses are away? They might be. I don't know. Right, okay, I'm going to go with that. So green 2, so bottom row. These are all going to be bottom row, middle column, aren't they? So bottom row, middle column, damage low ammo for green 2, the low ammo and the damage. Give them a good shuffle. I'm giving them a good shuffle. I'm going to have that one right there. Fuselage. Right, this fuselage. Nothing more. Have I got the first hit, so that's good. Moving on, green 3. Bottom row, middle column. Damage low ammo again. So I'm going to do damage first and then knock him no ammo. And here we go. Fuselage that would cause the bomber to be fallen, but he's already a lone bomber. So good. So far so good. But we kind of want a miss down here. Just one. Because this is where we want to use it up. We don't want it appearing here, maybe. Well, appearing here, because then we're relying on jam guns. So Anyway, I'm sticking with that. So blue leader, bottom row, middle column. Oh well, there is your miss then. Good. So no damage. No, we've got one green pilot and it's red 3. He's we've just done red 3. No, it's green grant. Red 3 is here, right? So nothing doing with that at all, and that's that. Now, right, I think this is when we commentate this one then. Because I'm pretty sure one miss has went by, that's another miss. So, I mean, I could just draw the other miss right now. Anyway, bottom row, middle column. Right, we're good. Damage ammo. So, you know what I've not done as well? Look at who might want to kill. I seem to forget that. I thought about it once and then I got lucky with it another time. So he's going to deal the final point of damage and then go no ammo. So we're all dorsal gunner hits. Actually, I was saying these are all dorsal gunner hits. It's not. It's a dorsal gunner hit, the first one. The rest count as fuselage, I think it says in the rules. So anyway. So this is blue 3. Well, hopefully we set that up for somebody. Although it would just be lucky again. Blue 3 is... Anyway, blue 3 is Ingalls. I get the feeling he's maybe had 2 or 3 kills. He's just a regular pilot. Maybe wanting to say he might be about veteran now. He's flying his veteran patrol, so he's going to become veteran here. No, he'd only shot down 1 escort, so that's 1 escort and 1 bomber he's got. So we possibly could have set up a kill better there. Anyway, that's another bomber kill. Okay, so where am I coming back down here, did I say? Think so, yeah. Right, okay, so blue 2 then. Bottom row, middle column. Damage ammo. So I'll get the damage and then he's then no ammo. It's an engine. What are these? Heinkels? That doesn't matter, that's just the first engine anyway. And we marked them ammo. Right, gonna go for this. So one more hat. So yellow 2, bottom row, middle column. Good, damage ammo. So that's the 4th point of damage, and that's no ammo, and who's yellow 2? Yeah, I never set them up with any thought in mind, to be honest. I'm afraid something you should maybe think about it. However, yellow 2 is Newman. He's been about for a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 6 kills. Yeah, just got his lucky charm recently, so it's his 5th bomber kill now, and he's got 2 escort kills, so he's got 7 kills now. Of course, the other side, chalk up another bomber. Okay, so I'll go into plan up to now, but we've got these 2 jam guns, so if there is another miss still to come, it could be affecting one of these guys maybe. Well, we might need the use of one of these guys, so we might miss out here. As long as I get one of these, I'm happy. I'd like to get them both, but... Right, so let's just do red 3, bottom row, middle column. Alright, there we go then. Boom. See, this is we kind of wanted that. Oh no, we got a miss down there. Well, that should be the 3rd miss. The problem now is we've got to rely on this rolling even. So it's jam guns collision check. So let's just do the collision check first. Red 3 is green. He is not fatigued. 7. Okay, that's fine. And he's gonna be marked jam guns. And that should be that. So now we're relying on an even die roll, but I think that's all the misses away. Okay, well, let's just carry on then. So red leader. Yeah, wouldn't be a bad thing for to just blow this right up. It's not an engine hit on it, is it? Nah. Right, so red leader, bottom row, middle column. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Didn't want the dorsal gunner. And he's getting return fire, and he's clearly used his charm. Okay, well, we're totally relying on the jam guns now. So return fire, red leader. Is that red leader? I'm looking at blue leader. Yeah, I need to watch that mistake I made previously. It was fine in the end, I sussed it out. Red leader is C, that's Schmidt, that's Hal, wasn't it? So return fire again for you, Hal. Yeah, I can't cancel this one. So, but it's return fire, so anything that's not a hat would be alright. It is a hat though, it's a 7, however. Rudder Fate box, not the worst. Right. So now we're going to have to rely on these jam guns. So, yellow 3, bottom row, middle column, damage low ammo. We'll go low ammo, but now we need an even die roll. Or we're not getting that kill. Well, I made the mistake of saying it's been a while since we rolled an odd number on jam guns, so here we go. Yeah, see, it's an 8, it's even. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've rolled an odd number on the jam guns. So that's the kill for yellow 3. And destroyed marker out there. Yellow 3 as G. That's guessed, Paul guessed again. That's your second bomber kill, Paul. Good stuff. And over the page, that's up to 4 bomber kills. So one more to mark our total score up at 11 points. Like I say, I think all the misses are gone, so red 2, and we've actually got 3 cards left in the deck. There must be 24 cards. Yeah, you've got 12 fighters, 2 rounds, 24. Because this is going to use the last 3 cards. Right, maybe that was too obvious to some there. I'm just noticing that. So red 2, bottom row, middle column, dorsal gunner hat, low ammo result as well. No ammo. Dorsal gunner. And then blue, yellow leader, bottom row, middle column. Dorsal gunner hat, low ammo. That's the 4th kill though. The 4th damage. Dorsal gunner hat. And he's, oops, was it low ammo? Yeah, and this is yellow leader, isn't it? Yeah. So yellow leader's going to get the kill. And yellow leader is B. Brown, John Brown. Good stuff, John. You've got a lucky charm already. Yeah, you've used it. So you're 5, 6, 7th bomber kill. 1 escort kill. 8. Yeah, just going to run out of time for you though, I think, to get another ace skill. Right, and that's 5 bomber kills, 6 Keta. That's our 11. Marcus low ammo, that's that, and we do need to go through the procedure. So that is the last card of the bomber deck. Bottom row, middle column. Green leader is not green. He can't deal damage because it's destroyed. He is going to be marked low ammo on top of his jam guns. And that's it. That's everything. Excellent. Right, we do a 1 hit check to do, so yeah, sorry, I didn't go through the procedure there. We were going into the second round, escort order. Yeah, because I was in the order step there, wasn't I? What am I doing? What have I done? Sorry. orders I should have went to card 16. I'm way behind things. And then we should have done the bombers order. There was no cruise order. We're in this at the moment in the second round of the bomber cycle. That's where we're at. So now we're gonna disengage again. Okay, and we have one check to make. 7 to the rudder. This is for red leader, who it is. Yeah, it's Hal. Does have his privilege left still if he was, so he could pluck if he does happen to end up in the fate box. So a 7 to beat, 7 or higher. It's not. So that might have been cocked, it's not. So unfortunately it is going to the rudder fate box, but that is the best of bunch, and we don't really need you anymore, Hal. Not for this patrol. So rudder. No, hold on. Yeah, rudder fate box. That goes back. I will just put that back on his pilot. But the relevant part is he's not used his privilege, so he can still use his pluck in here. So that'll be good. And now we know that pluck affects both the rolls that you make in there. Yeah, okay. It's probably unlikely to ever make a difference, that, but that might, I suppose. Oh yeah, I dare say it could on occasion. You know, you roll the first dice, you roll the second dice, you're both one short of getting your result, Grant. That could happen quite easily, surely. Okay, I'm going to try and just leave everybody there, I think, because I think I could probably count through everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, something like that. So that's a bomber formation step finished. So now we do go and find out about escort reaction then. Okay. Like I say, I don't think you can get helper eyes from this station or this station. We can get it from there. We can get ambush. There's no clouds, so let's just see what we get. So the port one is what we don't want. Yeah, we're getting 2 from the port. We are not getting an ambush, so I think it's just 2. You can see lead has nothing. Trailing has nothing. Lead's going to move to ahead, but that will happen, but that's not going to. We're going to be done and dusted by then. So no clouds. Helper eyes in the port station. We are going to get two cards there. No, I need to leave that about just now, Grant. So port station. It's not in the sun. It's also not a heavy station, and it's 110s. So yeah, all that as well is all good for us. So I'm going to draw 2 cards, 2 left advantage cards, and I'm going to assign number 1 to that and number 2 to that. So I'll just count, as I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's how I'm going to do it. Slightly weird, maybe, but so the first one, it's a thumpy 1, and then I'm going to, well, let's just grab him. So blue 3, he's got no ammo. Blue 3, we're looking for a blue cube on him, hopefully. Oh no, he's the regular pilot. So no, and then I'll just count down again, same thing. See what we get for the second one. 10, that'll be the last one. Yeah, we should have 10, shouldn't we? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so it's yellow 2, who's got no ammo. Has he got a blue cube on him? He does. Newman. Good. Okay. So, yeah. I've not done this very well again. I should have moved that over so I've got the space there. Well, I could probably squeeze it in here, I think. I can take these destroyed markers away to make a little bit more space. 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that matches up with the bombers that we killed. Okay, so blue 3, who's just a regular pilot, got no ammo. Remember, this is not in the sun, it's not heavy, and it's 110s. So, tailed by a swarm. No, that's not great. And then section only, it's not green, so tailed by a swarm. Remember they are 110s. So swarm at 110s. Okay. Yeah, we've no ammo as well though, so we are gonna evade. He's not veteran though, so doesn't benefit from. Let's double check that. Blue 3. Yeah, singles. Okay, so we are going to evade, draw 2-tailed cards. Now, 110s, remember, Grant. 110s, independent against 110s. Ooh, nice. So looking at the 109s there, that wouldn't have been too bad. Well, it is a swarm though. However, independent fighter against 110s is a vanish result. We did not try any turn or anything like that. Well, that's the one we're going to pick, and it's going to vanish. That goes away. That's fine. And he can... Just to go back to where he came, he can't be targeted again, but we've got all the targets anyway. I'm just going to put him in there. That's fine. And then, right, let's come down to yellow 2, who's got no ammo as well, but does have not only a privilege, but a Lucky Charm. Right, this is only a Rota. Oh, and they're 110s. If the German fighters are 110s, a veteran may replace... Oh, it's all working, because this is veteran. So, they are 110s. A veteran, yellow 2. Yeah, yellow 2 is Newman, who's veteran, with his privilege, and his Lucky Charm available. May replace his card with an RAF advantage card. Well, to be honest, this is pretty good. I'm tempted. Because, well, you generally find that you've got them in front of you, you can just let them go, Grant. Oh, let's go and get it. For the fun. For the fun of it. So I'm going to draw an RF advantage card instead. It was replace it with... May replace this card with an RF advantage card. Yeah, let's do it. May regret this, but... Blast them. Okay. Well, I've not seen this before. I've no ammo though, so I'm guessing we're not going to blast them. So we're tailing a swarm, so we can just let them go. Section only. Alright, okay. If we're attacking at the sun, add a damage result to the dogfight card results. Alright, that's quite nice. Anyway, we're not a section. We've no ammo. That's not going to apply. So we're going to be tailing a swarm of 110s. I am, however, just going to let them go. Yeah, I'm just going to let them go. We've no ammo, we don't really care anymore, we just want to get home. So, no harm done there. That was that. So that was both the Helper Eyes and the port station. There's nothing else. Reduction would be in the high station, there's nothing in the high station. And then if ahead is empty, lead moves there. So lead's going to move to ahead. There's no ambush in the card, we're done. So, yeah, I think the only thing that could cause us any more grief is inbound vector markers there. However, we did get one pilot sent to the fate box as well. Alright, so I'm just going to leave everybody there. That was escort reaction. Chase says nobody lost contact, and both the fights were done in one round. Is it patrol complete? Well, no, because we've got fighters there still. So we do need to spend one more fuel. And then escort stations aren't suppressed. Escort exit, there is... Right, so the 12s for the 110s, the 10s for the 109s. So, again, irrelevant die rolls probably, but... So, for the 109 is a 10. No, and then the 110 station in the port, it would be a 12. Ha! Yeah, and it's settled. So the one on port station is going away because it's already light. And then the one in the trailing station is a 12 as well to make it go away. No. So it stays. But we're not going to do anything else. Channel patrol, no. Reform, no. Right, so raid vector. So this is going to move into here, and we're going to see what this is. Happy enough for them to just drop the bombs. That's weather, which is fine, I think. What does that do? Visibility changes to haze. So it changes to haze, but the sun stays where it is. The sun is on the interception map, remains there. The visibility is haze already, blah blah blah. No. Right. Okay, that's all that happens. It just goes to haze. That's the weather done. We're then going to check the last inbound vector marker. Damn it, we've got flak. That's cruel. And remember, we can't use our charm on that. So the turn point, sun's going to move clockwise, even clockwise, odd, counterclockwise, even clockwise. Oh, 12 there. So it goes from tail round to port. And then we get flak. Well, I'm not going to bother with the bombers, however, we do need to go do friendly fire. Yeah, okay. Right, I'll count them again, just go on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just because I've been too lazy to move them about. If I reroll a 12, that's a 4. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be red 2 that takes this hat. Red 2 is T. Taylor. Oh, hopefully you're not going to... Tony was very kind to me last night and took my train down to the depot for me. Seen him last night. So let's hope I'm not repaying him by shooting him down here with our own flak. So yeah, so it's just take a hat, don't you? Yeah, he takes a hit marker and then we're rolling it right away. So it's red 2. He has his privilege still available. He doesn't have a lucky charm actually, but not that would have helped here. So hoping for a good number and a good fate box. Well, it's not the best fate box, but it's a 5. So he gets a 5. We've got to deal with that right now. So let's just deal with it right now. 5 or higher. That was a poor one. Right, so he's going to the fuselage fate box. Which ain't the best. He does have his pluck available as well. I forgot to take the pilot's with us here. So Taylor's there, red leader. That's Hattle, isn't it? Again, technically he's not got his charm, but he can't use it in there anyway. So that was a bit of a poor finish. Well, we're not finished yet, as long as they land the planes, but the fuselage one was a 7 to 12, isn't it? But technically a 6 to 12 because he's got his puck. So that was a flak done. That's the both vector markers done. They're still not dropped the bombs. We move on. We move on to swirl again, which means we go to card 12. There's no orders to give out, which takes us to card 18. And that's us back in the bomber formation, where we have to either attack the bombers or return to base, and we're returning to base. Okay, so I'm just going to leave these guys here. They're all going back to base. There's not any issues. You can see the fuel up there is fine. Yeah, so that's us done. Well, they'll return to base. And I'll put the blue cubes back on. That's yellow leader, brown, and that's green 3, Moffat. Again, they don't use them, but they've returned to base anyway. So that's that. There's no escort reaction because these guys aren't here anymore. Chase is now lost contact. Is the patrol complete? Yes, it is. So now we go to car 36 and let's get things finished up. Okay, reasonably short part, I suppose. Probably could have been shorter, but that's just me. So one more patrol to go. Patrol number 8. And then, yeah, and then that'll be it. Okay, so right, we really need these guys. I mean, I'm not sure if any of these are going to be fatigued or not. I'd rather not look until we roll here. Yeah, just in case I'm tempting fate. Right, so let's do Taylor first. And the fuselage fate box. Needs a 7-12, has his puck available though. He's not green as well, so 7-12 just to land it, and that's really what we want because we're going to be struggling for pilots next turn. Like I say, I haven't looked to see if he's fatigued anyway, but let's just roll a 7-12. Oh, it was a horrible thumpy dice, but that's right. Well, I'm going to use the puck here because we know we get to use it in the next die roll anyway now. Because that would be a fire result. So as well changing it into a crash result. Now, remember, we've been told that they apply to both these die rolls. So basically, I'm getting a +1 to whatever I roll here now. In the crash. So the crash one's the top row. Yeah, that was quite handy, I suppose, to have got that, get out of the fire, but, right, we still, yeah, it's only a 1 to cut, but we need to build, oh, no, it doesn't matter, does it? You're not going to get to fly anyway. Well, we still don't want you dead, Tony, so, or in the hospital for that matter, so it's a 6+, well, actually it's a 5+, because we're getting a +1. Oh my. A 3 and a 2. So that's 2 +1. Well, the +1 doesn't help you there. You're in the hospital, wounded. I might as well turn that up now. So, right, now I'm going to look around and see if you were going to be fatigued. Taylor, I'm kind of hoping you were. Oh, you were not. You must have been one of the few that we were getting back. That's going to make it rough, I think. Right, well, here's Hal. What about him? So 6-12 we need. Again, you have your puck available if need be. Oh, come on. 6-12. 10, okay, good. Right, now I'm going to look around and see that you're probably fatigued. Oh, you're not. Good. Well, that was a shame though. That was a shame to lose one of them. Right, so you land the plane safely and not fatigued along there. Right, there, that's fine. And that goes away. Yeah, also Tony there might be a bit of a blow, I think. Right, so there's nobody, we've done all the RTV stuff is fine, no channel recovery. Pilots update, did I always say, no, did we bring somebody new in, or what? Did we have somebody new available to bring in? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, we've got 5 out. So, this is where we can rub somebody out, isn't it? Although there was nobody killed, what happened? When did they get killed? They got discharged for the hospital. So it only happened at the beginning of this patrol. Now I've scored them off. I think it was it Ainsley? I think it was Ainsley, wasn't it? Yeah, because he was in the hospital, and I remember saying I probably should have discharged them anyway so that I could get the use of another pilot. So we do have, let's just double check the pilots that we've got. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then Tony's in the hospital, 15. So we do have access to one more pilot. Yeah, I remember now. Tracy was moaning at me saying, how am I not one of your pilots? The unfortunate thing is, she's got this, she never took my surname. She didn't like my surname. So she kept her own surname, and it's Brown. So we've got a Brown already, but maybe I could sneak in, let's just rub Lauder off, because that's what her surname should be, Lane. Well, I'm not fussy. I'm not fussy, to be honest. It doesn't matter to me. And what I'll do is I'll put her in there. I says, well, I could keep you for the next. What I'll do is I'll put a T, Brown. I mean, it's just for the last patrol, so T Brown, there you are. So I can let her know now. Or when she watches it, she'll see it. Yeah, right. I'm joking there. She's not going to be watching it. And rub that out. Right, and she's a green pilot. Right. Well, that's letter L. So L with a green cube is now going to be another available pilot. And that's because we were down to 15. We're allowed to add one at the end of each patrol, member. But I think that's okay. I think that was fine. Okay, so that was that, and then we're going to tally up our points. Why did you put that way like that? So, great result again. I mean, the escort stations we had there made that a little bit easier to deal with. So 6 Keta isolated. Yeah, that was a nice set of Keta as well, wasn't it? We had to just knock out 2 to get them all isolated. Anyway, 6, and then 5 bombers. No escorts again. I'm neglecting the escorts, but you don't really need to be going for them. So 11 points again. No bailouts. However, we do have somebody wounded and no killed in action. So just tallying up the points there for patrol, chapter 4, sorry. 7, 11, 22, 32, 41, 52, 63. We need 65 for an excellent result out of this last patrol, so we only need 2 points. Just will highlight the fact that we've got one patrol we flew there that only scored 1 point, and the 1 point I want to say was because of the escorts, wasn't it? Yeah, that's only the reason we got that 1 point. We've got another one here that was 2 points, and there's 2 3-pointers in there as well, but they would be enough for us. But it is possible. It is possible still to fail this. And when I say fail, you know what I mean. Okay, so I think that's everything. I was contemplating maybe starting getting the next bit done, but I think I'll just keep them till I'll probably get one done tomorrow, and then when I finish up on Tuesday for a few days, I can enjoy the last part. Unless I might do them both tomorrow, to be honest. Because I think there'll be 2 parts still to come. But I could just do one tomorrow and then save the next one for the last day when I'm going to be more. I'll have more time available and won't be as tired as well, probably. Okay. Yeah, it was another pretty easy going patrol. Maybe we should just let's why not? Because it's only 43 minutes. Let's have a look at the pilot situation. So we're not getting access to Taylor, who wouldn't have been fatigued, as we unfortunately found out. These guys were fatigued, these 2, and Hal was fine. He just returned. He's not fatigued. He's not, and that's our new pilot. That's Tracy Brown. Right, you're there, Tracy. So the rest, however, let's just look through the list here. So we've got John Brown. Is not fatigued. That's good. Just checking if anybody might have. Ainsley's gone. So John Brown's not fatigued. I'm just going down the list. Schmidt is not fatigued. And you got your lucky charm, Hal. Yeah. Davidson is fatigued. So he's going to wait. My guess is there's going to be a few of them up here. And in fact, I'm going to push these along here. These are all available. I know Some of the veterans and some of them not. Every, well, Every's alright. Every's still there. So I'm just leaving him there if he's fine. Guest is fatigued. Yeah, Paul's fatigued. He's a regular pilot, so that's that. No, it's not. It's that box. Oh no, did I not say he flew his... No, it wasn't him. Who was it that... Mustn't have got to him yet. Ingalls it is. Right, so Guest is fatigued. Hall is fatigued. He'd used his privilege. So he's fatigued. Ingalls has just become veteran. That was his 5th patrol. Oh, and he's not fatigued as well. So that's nice. Where is he? So he gets to flip over to that side. So that's good. I'm starting to wonder if this is maybe not as bad as I thought. Jock, who's a green pilot, is still green. He's only flown 2 patrols. He's not fatigued either. Kane? Kane, where's Kane? Ah, yeah, he was fine. He was fatigued in the last patrol. So no, he wasn't fatigued. I think he must have been in a bailout or something. Anyway, he's fine. He can come along. Tracy Brown. She's fine. She can come along. Right, now I think we get down to some that are not able to come. So Moffat is not. So we don't get Andy for the last one, sadly. So that's Every's multiple cubes getting in the way. Newman is fatigued. Now remember, these are the only one we're going to be have exhausted option is Peters at the end there, because he was the one that flew fatigued in this patrol. So anyway, carrying on. Steed. Well, Steed is okay. Steed's up there. Yeah, that's why he was fatigued last time. Peters was exhausted, so he's the one that we can't bring back. Well, I suppose, to be honest, it's the last patrol, so he's going to end in the hospital. I don't think it loses us any points for that, but yeah, let's not do that. Taylor, unfortunately, is in the hospital. Wouldn't have been fatigued, and Warren is okay. So that's us there. It's maybe not as bad as I thought. Well, mind you, Grant. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spaces to fill there. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 available. Yeah. So if you do bring all sections along, you're going to have to bring... I mean, I think I'm going to do it. It's the last patrol, eh? I don't see what harm it can do us. I'm going to bring 3 of these guys. Obviously not Peters, but 3 of the other guys that are going to be fatigued, and just probably put them in blue section. And yeah, that's right. And at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we don't get access to that. 5, 3, 4, 5, and we're missing 1, 2, 3. So we could just fly the 3 sections again, but I think it's more fun chucking 3 pilots in, 3 fatigue pilots in. Okay, well, I'll decide that tomorrow before I start. Okay, I'll leave it for now, and yeah, I'll be back to finish things off. What a good game, though. It's been really good. Well, I'll probably leave that a bit more to say till the end. Not that I go into great details about things but I did worry about this game, and oh, that was something I meant to speak about. Where is it? I didn't know this. I clearly hadn't looked through things properly, but this is quite interesting. RAF tie-in guide. I didn't know this. Whether I've no. I think I might have read about it way back and whatever. But I like, right, well, here we are. Just let's read this if any else maybe hadn't known about this. For decades, John Butterfield's RAF West End Games 1986 and Decision Games 2009 has remained a popular solitaire war game that covers the campaign at the operational scale. This guide facilitates pairing RAF's Lion campaign, which I'll tell you what, I didn't do the Lion one because that's obviously the British one. I done the Eagle one, didn't I, when I done it? With Skies Above Britain. Playing the two games together isn't something everyone will enjoy. Well, my experience with RAF it's been my least favourite John Butterfield game. I'm not saying I hated it, it just didn't really gel with me. I found it too, I don't know what it was. And I was worried about this game because I thought maybe it's the theme, and I thought maybe this game might be the same and it might be repetitive. And then when I seen what was happening in this game, I thought, oh my, I thought there's risks of me not enjoying this as well, but it's not went that way. I'm going to have to read through this myself because I'm not quite sure how it works. I mean, it does say this is do you know whether it was her that came up with this idea or both the designers involved, but she's put her name to this anyway. So it does mention there, I call this a guide rather than rules, so that, that's straying away from the way I like things, but she is trying to do something here that's maybe not, it's not what you would expect. It's still a possible way of doing it. Because playing paired war games calls for a spirit of adventure, creativity and flexibility. So there are things that are a little bit out of my comfort zone. Generally like things written down and structured and told what to do and whatever. But I might look more into this, and of course I'm going to come back and play this game with the optional rules. And could we maybe set up I don't know how it works. I'd need both tables, I think. I guess you go to the RAF to then find what patrol you're going to be doing, and then you come over Skies Above Britain, I would think. Something like that, maybe. Well, I mean, it goes on there. Pick an RAF squadron from the starting units and your chosen RAF line scenario. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to look more into this. There's example. I mean, it's quite... There's a lot contained in it. I mean, there's an example of play there, and then we go over here. Starting fuel, tally ho, contact. There's the setup, interception sequence setup, special cases. And there's been quite a bit of thought put into it. These are all part of it as well. Squadron loss replacements. Yeah. So I'm going to have a look at that for sure. I mean, like I say, RAF didn't float my boat completely, but it wasn't terrible, and I thought that would be the other side of it as well, and maybe we could put them both together and have a go at that. I mean, that's somewhere down the line somewhere, but yeah, it was interesting to see that. I didn't know about that. That's because I obviously didn't read into all the bits, and I mean, that's in the optionals book, right enough, which I decided at first I wasn't going to deal with. Okay, I'm trying to stretch that out to an hour, it looks. I'm not really, it's just how it happened. Right, I'll get away for now, get this one uploaded, and we'll get back to finish this off. Hopefully with 2 more parts, I would think. Unlikely to do it all in one part, but it's possible because I only need 2 points now, isn't it? So couldn't you just do one run at the bombers, and there's no real need to go and, well, mind you, no, I'm still going to want my points, I think. I'm not going to bail out around 2 just because I've got the 2 points. That would be a bit meh, wouldn't it? We'll see what the situation is. Okay, I'll be back probably tomorrow to start finishing that off anyway. Cheers.